Part 2 commence! Alright, so before we begin, I'd like to talk a bit about Part 2 in general. Part 2 is the shortest part of the game, lasting only half as long as Part 1 did, only 5 chapters. And it tells the story about Elincia and how of her inexperience and her lack of initiative as being a queen, being a new queen and all, nearly sparks a civil war in Crimea. And as much as I hate to say it, most of this stuff is her fault. Even though some people may disagree with me. Whatever. For this map, we have to survive for 8 turns. We lose if Elincia dies, Leanne dies, Nealuchi dies, or Leanne is captured. What, you don't care about Marcia? Fucking game. Go screw off. But yeah, the enemies will try to capture Leanne and make off with her, so make sure you don't let them get the chance. Starting with this map, this game is now a Marcia Solo. For all the 3 maps in Part 1 Part 2 that Marcia is usable. Although I'll have to improvise for the Part 2 endgame because that map is a nightmare, especially for Marcia. But you'll see how I handle that one. Anyway, go Marcia! You're on your own for now. Time to die. You know this is a sky battle. The only one in the game, tragically. Which is very unique considering Fire Emblem standards. This is a very unique whole ordeal. There are clouds everywhere. And they all move to the left 1 square at the start of every other phase. At the end of. I'm not even talking properly. God damn it, me! At the start of every phase, the clouds move once to the left. Yoink! I forgot to. Fuck it. Like that, see? Use this little knowledge to your advantage, and you'll do really well in this chapter. Lol. Alright, time to talk about the characters. Here we've got Elincia. She is now shining in a queen, and she's also the main character of Part 2, even though she's only usable for all of 2 maps in this part. Whatever, we'll let that slide. She's a 3rd tier Bjork unit. If you can tell from the caps, she's still able to use swords and staves, having a slim sword, Y, a men's staff, and a concoction. She's supposed to start with an A in staves, but clear data. Ignore it. She still has renewal. Of course, she has Canto, and she also has Stun, which is the mastery skill for 3rd tier Pegasus Knights, which are Seraph Knights, and 3rd tier Draco Knights, which are Dragon Lords. Elincia falls under the Seraph Knight class in this regard. Stun does triple damage and paralyzes an enemy for a turn. Really good, which is freaky ass. And she also has 3 authority stars. Really sweet. My main problem with Elincia is how her character is portrayed, and how much it's changed since Path of Radiance. I am just seriously in awe on how badly they just wanted to gimp her character. First, a 2% critical. Oh yeah! Because Marcia knows how to do things. What the hell? See ya. Anyway. We know in Path of Radiance how much of a kind heart Elincia has, and how much she didn't want to impose on anyone, or she's just an overall nice gal. Where in this game she's trying too hard to be a loner now that she's the queen of a nation, and because she's trying too hard, in this part she suffers for it. And the main part of this fact is that she doesn't know how to be a man and grow a pair. I know this is physically impossible being a girl, but she seriously needs to stand up and be a man, metaphorically speaking. Oh well. Hey, S-Rank! Aside from that, aside from her lack of morality and character in this part, which is quickly fixed in part 3, thank Christ, she's actually a really solid character stat-wise. And I mean a really solid character. Although you only get to use her for all of 2 maps in this part, and you don't get to use her again until part 4. She is really good. Really good. Stop attacking Elincia, you jerk. If you use her properly, things will go your way. No question about it. Use her well, and you'll see promise in no time. And my sister's really sick, apparently. I'll have to cheer her up when this is over. Marcia! Fuck yeah! Pink-haired McJesus is back. That's right, she just gained McJesus status. Why? Because she's Marcia. You don't need to question that. As much as I love Marcia and the Falcon Knight class in Fire Emblems in the Fire Emblem series, Intelligent Systems really screwed the pooch with the Falcon Knight class in this game. Because now they have to contend with the super powerful. Now they have to contend with the souped-up Draco Knights. Like, you could seriously give Falcon Knight and the Dragon Master the same job, and I can guarantee you, 90% of the time, the Dragon Master's gonna get it done better and faster. They kind of nerfed the Falcon Knight's caps in since Path of Radiance. Like sure, they have 1 more point of strength, but every other stat has less caps now, which is retarded. I don't know. It just makes my head hurt. As you notice, Marcia is pretty strong, but she doesn't start this strong normally if you're playing on an unclear file. Her actual base HP is 34, her strength is supposed to be 16, her skill 17, her speed 20, her defense 16, and she's supposed to start with a C in swords and a B in lances. But because of clear data, she's like 5 times as epic now. Which is all cool. But the main thing that separates the Falcos from the Dracos and the fact that the Falcos are still weak to bows, unlike Dracos now. Which is a major problem. Oh? Well, I'm ambushed. Hey partner, you tired? How's the nap sound? You wanna rest your wings a bit? Huh? You're running late? I'm sleepy. What'd you call me? That wasn't very nice. Overgrown lizard. Please tell me that's not what I think it is. Ugh, this is perfect. Beg me on Draconites, just my stinking luck. Was it Binks? Guess who's here? Harman! The Superjesus of this game has arrived. Oh, baby. I'm not kidding when I say this. Haar is probably one of the best, if not the best unit in the game, hands down. At least when it comes to B-Orc units. Coming in as a level 11 Dragon Master, his bases are excellent. Like, there are no problems with his bases. Steel Axe and a Javelin aside, he has high strength to make these things work. He has decent enough speed, even though his speed growth is pretty low. That's probably his only weakness, aside from magic, being a Dragon Master. But other than that, high strength, high defense, high skill, especially with good weapon ranks, Cancel and Kanto, Haar will get shit done. He will get shit done. Marcia's able to recruit him.
Hey! Look who's here! It's Haar!
Hello, Marcia. I see you're still flying about in that apple-eating hair bag.
And you're still asleep with the reins of that foul-smelling... Oh, crackers, I don't have time for your nonsense. Open that one good eye of yours and take a look around, will you? Those Begneon Draconites have invaded Crimean skies!
Excuse me, I need to drink some soda. My throat's getting dry.
You've got to help us save the Lagoons they're trying to kidnap. Well, come on, Haar.
Me? Why? I owe the Queen a favor or two, but I'm not one of her soldiers.
You cad! Does having fought together in the Mad King's War mean nothing to you?
Oh, no, but... Look, I've got a delivery to make, and this cart was really heavy. Sorry, Marcia, maybe next time.
Next time? You lizard-loving jerk! Would you really abandon us? What kind of man are you?
Whoa! Marcia's just questioning Haar's manhood. Tread lightly, girl! The kind who lives to see another day. Well, good luck to you. See you around.
Stop! You have to stay and help! Okay, Haar, hear me out. You were an Imperial Dragonite once, right? It's your job to fix this. They're your old comrades. You have to keep them in line.
You're not making like sense, girl.
Why do I have to make sense? If Jill were in trouble, I bet you'd help her. Please, please, please! Come on, Haar, you have to help us. You have to!
Is it really all that bad?
Yes! They're a tough bunch, and I'm all alone.
Literally.
I don't think I can manage to protect Queen Elincia. Please say you'll help, if only for the safety of the Queen.
Fine. I really don't have time for this, but I guess I can lend a hand.
Thank you so much! I take back all the mean things I was thinking about you earlier.
That girl's doesn't give me trouble. Oh, we're going to do this, let's get it over with. Up and at 'em, partner. Learn true fear, enemies. A god flies among you. It's too bad I won't be using him seriously. Ow. I'll have to use Haar for a few certain events regarding the solo for at least in this part and in part 3. But I wholly recommend you use Haar on any normal playthrough. Seriously. Haar will get things done. You will be so glad that you did. That you decided to use him. Nealuchi take Leanne, so this can work out a little better. Unequip, talk. It's been a while, Queen Elincia.
Sir Haar? You are Sir Haar of Dane, correct? What are you doing here?
That's a question from Marcia, Your Majesty. I was passing through on a delivery run when she hailed me and pestered me into helping you.
What can I say? I'm terribly sorry. I know this is none of your affair, but...
You know, I always thought you were too humble for royalty. I'm surprised your underlings don't run roughshod all over you.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's no skin off my nose. Besides, anyone who's got the guts to pick a fight with the Empire is okay in my book.
Sir Haar,
Yeah, I got it. You can't let the scum know you're actually the Queen. International relations and all that are political stuff, right? I tell you what, I'll keep your secret and treat you like a regular soldier. That means I'm not going to be watching your back, though, so you're going to take care of yourself.
I understand. Thank you.
Oh, Haar, always looking out for the masses, even though it's probably not in his best interest otherwise. By the way, the map theme playing right now in the background, it's called Proud Fight. It's one of my favorite map themes in the game. It's pretty awesome. Plays for most of the Crimea Royal Knights maps. It's a pretty sweet track. Anyway, I guess let's talk about Nealuchi now. He's a level 22 Raven, and he's pretty simple. He's got all of what you expect of a Raven to have. High speed, decent defenses, decent strength, and he also has Wrath, if he makes good use of it anyway. There's not much really I can say about Nealuchi, to be quite honest. Because most of his playtime is gimped. Like, you can only use him for 3 maps in this part. Nope. And then you can't use him again until part 4. But by the time you get him again, he's really eclipsed by other units, especially since he'll probably still be in an A rank strike. And that's bad by part 4. By the time you're in part 4, you need to have at least an S rank strike if you're going to make a Laguz work in part 4. Oh, well, other than that, he's pretty serviceable for the chapters you have him.